The 2026 World Cup will be held in the United States, Canada and Mexico, but bidding for the 2030 edition opened in June this year, with the eventual winner to be selected at the 74th FIFA Congress in 2024. The only confirmed bid so far is a joint initiative by Spain, Portugal and Ukraine, which was announced earlier this year. However, two rival proposals are due to be formally launched. One will be a South American co-production comprised of Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay and Chile. This bid is currently very strong. The other will be a combined effort by Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Greece. The use of multiple countries within bids is explained by the fact the World Cup finals will become a 48-team competition from 2026. The South American joint bid was first publicized in 2017, when then Barcelona teammates Luis Suarez, Uruguay, and Lionel Messi, Argentina, teamed up to promote their countries. Before a match between the two nations, Suarez wore a Uruguay kit with the number 20 on his jersey and Messi wore Argentina's with the number 30. This May, however, a fresh development arose when Messi signed a lucrative agreement to promote the state of Saudi Arabia. The agreement is to promote tourism in that country, rather than a 2030 World Cup bid itself. However, the national objective of Saudi Arabia is tied around Vision 2030. This is described by government literature as a unique transformative economic and social reform blueprint that is opening Saudi Arabia up to the world. Other examples include the state's sovereign wealth fund PIF deciding to acquire the English Premier League club Newcastle United, as well as backing the Live Golf Breakaway Tour, plus a 10-year, $650 million deal to host Formula One races and stage the 2019 heavyweight boxing clash between Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz. The length and terms of Messi's agreement has not been publicized. The Daily Telegraph previously reported Cristiano Ronaldo rejected an offer worth more than £5 million per year to promote Saudi tourism. Messi's deal may be worth as much as 5 times more than the annual fee apparently offered to Ronaldo. This becomes more credible when we consider the kinds of figures Saudi agencies have poured into the Live Golf Tour. For example, where Tiger Woods turned down a figure reported to be worth $700 million, $800 million to join the breakaway movement. Representatives for Messi said they could not clarify the figures involved owing to the terms of confidentiality in the agreement, while the Saudi government did not respond to emails from The Athletic. The Saudis first promoted the Argentinian as their tourism ambassador for the country during a trip to Jeddah, a resort city by the Red Sea, in May. Messi later published a picture of himself on a yacht while watching the Saudi sunset. Messi later joined Princess Haifa Al Saad, Assistant Minister of Tourism, on a tour of Old Jeddah. Messi's support team declined to comment on whether his position promoting Saudi may conflict with his own country's attempts to stage a World Cup in 2030, just as they declined to comment on how many times he will visit Saudi as part of his agreement to promote tourism. More significantly, they declined to comment on Messi's preparedness to take a vast check from a state which has been linked to human rights abuses, including the assassination of the dissident Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi, as well as crackdowns on women's rights activists and LGBT people. For Messi, it is one of countless partnerships for a player who earns in excess of €30 million net to play for French champions Paris Saint-Germain, a club owned by a fund linked to the Qatari state, which has been accused of human rights abuses of its own. In recent times, Messi has signed a $20 million deal to promote the crypto fan token firm Socios, while he is also a face of the NFT-based game Sorari. He has also agreed sponsorship deals with Adidas, Pepsi, Budweiser, Ooredoo, Pro Evolution Soccer, Louis Vuitton, the Israeli company Ocam, the Dubai Expo 2020, his own Cirque du Soleil show and the Chinese dairy company Mengniu. In May, business website Forbes estimated Messi had earned more than $120 million during the previous year. In 2012, Messi visited Saudi Arabia for the first time. Since then, the relationship has grown more cozy, and much of this is down to a curious figure named Turki Al-Sheikh. Al-Sheikh is the chairman of the Saudi General Entertainment Authority, which aims to promote social and economic growth in the country. He is one of the most powerful in the kingdom. In a Newsweek interview recorded before his death but published after his passing, Jamal Khashoggi said that MBS does not have political advisors except Turki Al-Sheikh and Saad Al-Qahtani. He added, "They are very thuggish. People feared them. Turki Al-Sheikh is in charge of sport. And it is rumored he has a few billions at his disposal to spend on sport and keep young people busy. Al-Qahtani ran media operations and propaganda for MBS, and US intelligence reports previously linked him to the plot which saw Khashoggi murdered. A Saudi court cleared Al-Qahtani of charges in 2019.